Hello, everybody. Welcome to Girls Can't Geek.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's been a hot, juicy, wet second for me.
Hot, juicy, and wet?
Yeah.
I'd be mad if that only lasted a second.
Yeah, I would too. I would too. But it's been a minute since I've been
juicy and wet. I would be upset at just 1 second of that.
Yeah. It's been a minute since I've been on just recording in general.
Where you been?
Work. My work hours have changed significantly. So because of that, I am awake when the world is asleep. So yeah, it's been hard for me to like record. Like even it's like I kind of need to know like 2, 3. Honestly, I need to know like a week ahead so I can just prepare myself.
Whew.
Yeah.
Night shift ain't no joke. I worked night shift before, and it was difficult to be socially engaged with anybody in my life.
Yeah.
Without majorly sacrificing myself. Like, go ahead.
Being intentional with your time is different when you work night shift.
Yep. I ain't got time for the bullshit.
Absolutely not.
But I also find that, like, when it comes to the people you work with on night shift, they also don't have time for the bullshit. So it tends to be more productive. Not drama. I'm talking about just the work. It tends to be more productive than, let's say, the day shift. Because people want to come to work, do the work, and leave. You still gonna have the bullshit because people are people. But as far as productivity, folks just want to do the work and go home. There's way less bureaucracy.
Very true. I will say, for me, there has been drama at my job.
Hey, Ray. Oh, drama.
Yeah, plenty of drama. Hey, Ray.
Can we have any of the tea?
I'll give y'all I'll give us some kombucha. So, which is fermented tea with a microbe called Scooby. But anyway,
You would know that kombucha is kombucha.
Yeah. So essentially, I have always been the girl in the hood that is like I was called this stereotypical nerd shit. Stereotypical nerd shit.
Say the words because other people.
Oreo, yeah. I had someone say Sierra. It was a colorism joke, which was fucked up but stupid. He was like, "You're literally like one of the blackest people I know, like black, like dark skinned black, like Africa black, but you're so white." And I'm like, if the point of you saying this was for me to feel insulted, your point was made. But what does this have to do with anything? Like, but he has face tattoos on both cheeks that are very ugly, and they were done in jail now. So, and I don't think he takes care of his children. So, kudos to him. He's living life for himself, truly. But
damn.
With that being said, I have had instances where like right. I've had instances where like I just do my work and I don't want to bullshit. I want to make sure I have work, then I bullshit afterwards. Like that kind of deal. I'm cool with certain people. And I don't like to gossip. Gossiping is not my thing. I feel like if I'm super spiritual, so I feel like gossiping is evil. So I don't really like to spend my time talking about people. Nobody's perfect, but I don't like to waste my time talking about people. I'm too grown for that. Even though there are people that are older than me that do that. It's just not my cup of tea. It's just not my cup of tea. And also, being that I'm queer, People are weird about that. I live in the South. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I live in the South, but it's just more something. It's something that's more acceptable in the North or like the West Coast. So it's kind of like
in places where people are not open-minded about sex, queerness is also an issue.
Very true. So there's been like a bit of a thing. Also, we're kind of doing like a mukbang kind of thing, y'all.
A little bit. I just finished my musubi. Oh my god, I've been craving it for days.
Musubi, what is this?
Musubi.
Explain.
So musubi is like it's a, I would call it a hearty snack.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I believe, Hawaiian in origin. Excuse me. But you'll find it in like Asian countries, Asian island countries. It's real similar to an onigiri. It's rice,
Spam
with the meat, usually spam, but it can also be chicken or beef or like any one of those meats prepared in different ways. I've seen shrimp musubi on the internet, but my mind doesn't understand how it stays together. But it's the rice, the same kind of rice you would use for sushi, minus the seasoning. It's not flavored, it's just white sticky rice. The meat, and then it's wrapped in seaweed.
Seaweed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've seen that. I didn't know the name of it.
It looks like a little brick.
Yeah, that's that's the only type of thing close to sushi that I could eat because it's separated.
Mm-hmm.
It's separated. I have a big thing about things being mixed together or like inside. It's separated and it's cooked. Mm-hmm. So it has texture.
Yes.
So I can do musubi then.
Yeah,
I can do it.
You should try it. You should try it, Ray. It's good. I like it, and I've been craving it. So I went and grabbed it. There's a Hawaiian barbecue restaurant down the street from my house. But I'm done with it. I do have a Jarritos lime. I don't drink a lot of soda or juice, but I saw your fancy fizzy drink and I wanted a fancy fizzy drink.
Yeah.
And I'm not drinking right now.
That's
I also
good.
got some Topo Chico water.
Those are bomb. That's some good ass.
Oh my gosh.
It's better than Perrier.
Listen, the way that heartburn be heartburning, you would think it was Sprite.
It's so bomb. It's so good. Like, it's smooth. It don't have a weird aftertaste.
Nope. It's bomb. It produces the carbonated like drink feeling that I need sometimes, because I don't drink a lot of juices and sodas and stuff like that, but sometimes I want that fizzy. I want that fizzy.
I get it. I'm shout out to Fizz, but she won't talk about that.
That's not what I was talking about.
But I was gonna say I'm drinking because I sent my baby some like a little something so she could get some drink of her own, because because she was having like a rough day kind of, and so I was like, I'm gonna get something to drink for myself so I can match her energy. So
that's cute.
Yeah, that's interesting as well. Like, man, learning to be more intentional with my time and myself and hold myself and having someone that holds me accountable is different. I like it, but it's also like I'll be crying. I cry at everything. But also, it's just nice having somebody say, get on your shit. You tell me to get on my shit too, but but
it's different when it comes from your partner.
Yeah, when it's someone that you're romantically involved with and it's from your like partner, it's different. It has a different je ne sais quoi or whatever, It has a different feel.
Is it back?
Yeah,
I feel like it's almost back.
It's a different feel. I'm happy to kind of be up here.
Huh?
I said I'm happy to be up here though. It's been a while. And thank you for allowing me to do a mukbang with you, Jiggly, because I was braiding my hair all day. I retwisted and I did the
It's so cute.
feed-in braids, and now I'm remembering that braids hurt.
Yeah.
Like the tension, it's they're not so they don't hurt, but just like having them, like just having the pull of
Right,
the
the
extra
pull.
hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just don't do it for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this in for 3 weeks. We gonna see. I just wanted something different. It's a protective. My locks are a protective style, but it's like a protective style on top of a protected style.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's getting cold outside, and you should, like, with locks, the air dries your hair out. So like all I have to do now is like just spray my scalp, spray the braids, and like try to like penetrate my locks that way.
Well, it looks very good. I think it's really cute, and I wish I would have known more about like lock versatility when I had them.
It's all right.
I didn't start exploring like different styles that I could do with my locks until shortly before I cut them. It's so cute.
You can always join the team again.
Oh, I'll be back. But when I come back, they're gonna be thick like this, or like your sister's. I like the thickness of hers a lot.
Yeah.
I worry sometimes my hair ain't thick enough. We gonna see.
Your hair texture is softer, but the thing about locks is that you don't see the thickness of them until a year later. So like, I didn't realize how small my locks were until like sometime later. So yeah.
Hopefully I have enough hair for it, but we will be back, and chances are I'll have an undercut with them too.
That's nice. I was thinking about an undercut because my locks on the back row kind of have like buildup in them, but I'm like, oh, it's okay. And I also did a deep trim. I pruned my locks this time. Pruning your locks is important. I know people. People like people. I like it because like it's normal to have dead ends on your locks. But what people do is like they like to like put weave hair around it, or like some people do like the crocheting thing. I just clip it. It is what it is. And I'm like, when I got my locks, I used to wear lock sprinkles in my hair all the time. I don't know if you remember, like I used to have like little diamonds at the ends of my locks, little crystals, and that actually damaged my hair.
Why? How?
Because it's like it couldn't, with me sewing that bead to the end of my hair, kind of like within like the first 7 months of me having it locked, it's kind of like my ends didn't seal very well. And I didn't know that in moisturizing my locks, I needed to moisturize the ends like that. I was just focusing on up here. So it's like with that, it kind of like it damaged them over time. And you also have like a thread and a piece of bead in there. I didn't have it at the top. I had them at the end. So yeah. So it's just, I say if you get lock sprinkles, wait until, like, I would say wait a few years, like wait 2 years to get them. If you're gonna do it in a way where you could take them out. Like, I'll get larger crystals and I'll put a rubber band through it, and I'll put a rubber band up there and then just take it out at the end of the day or something like that. Or put it on a string and like tie the string, but not sew it through my lock. So that's something to do. Like, I might put some crystals on some of the braids that I have, like some little beads or something, just for some extra pizzazz. But I feel my liquor. I feel the beer. I feel the beer now. I'm just letting you know, I'm a lightweight, so I feel it. But with that being said, have you been to any big cons or parties lately, Jiggly? What's been going on? Have you been hanging out?
I've been outside a little bit, definitely a lot since the last time we talked in this manner. Shit. Where should I start at? Well, I'm gonna just talk about what's recent. I did a whole bunch of shit for Halloween. So it started with a show I had on the 28th. I cosplayed as Ryuk from Death Note.
That was fire. That was fire.
I just got the pictures and the video back. Huh?
You said what? I was also scared.
Oh, really?
Yes. I was like, why the fuck did she choose? Why did she choose this nigga?
Listen, I'll tell you exactly why.
You look so happy too.
Listen, I am a chicken. Y'all hear me? I am chicken shit. I don't like nothing scary. Ryuk was the scariest I could go. It's the scariest not scary I could do. So when I first tried to watch Death Note, as soon as that nigga showed up, I turned it off. So it's like, what? I can't watch this. This motherfucker's scary as shit. But someone explained to me, and I don't remember who it was, but somebody explained to me that he's not actually a scary character. Like, he doesn't do really scary things. He doesn't like interact. He doesn't possess. He don't do none of that stuff. He just looks like that. So I gave it another shot in the daytime. Could not watch that shit at night. And I was like, oh, okay, Ryuk's not scary. Still a creepy looking motherfucker.
Very much.
And aside from him, like, just appearing behind, like, you know, light sometimes, he's not scary. He just looks creepy as fuck. So I was like, okay, this is about as creepy as I can get for Halloween. Anything else and I'm scared. Like, really. Like, I'll do some happy shit. Like, you know, I'm gonna be a cute pumpkin. Like, I'm not finna be no fucking scary shit on Halloween. But I went for it, and I think I will do it again. Maybe execute the makeup in a different way. I just got the video and the pictures back, so I'll be sharing those soon.
Yay!
Very excited. The photos came out great, but the photographer that takes the pictures at that show, he's always great. Let's see, that was Saturday. And then Sunday, what the fuck did I do? Oh, Sunday I went to, what's up, Knuckles?
Hi, Knuckles.
Sunday I went to the Damn You Internet You Scary party.
Oh.
It was cool. Everybody was wearing a costume. I liked that.
Yeah.
I liked that people actually show. So, like, with nerd events, right? With nerd events, we gonna come in cosplay.
Yeah.
And even if it's not a cosplay event, you probably still gonna catch some people in some closet cosplays. Like, that's just the way it happens, right?
Yeah.
But at Black folk Halloween parties, niggas don't be wearing costumes. And when you show up in a full costume, you know, you could be the odd man out in those situations. So it was really nice to go in there, and it wasn't a nerd party, but there were Black folks wearing the costumes. And then on top of that, and then there were nerds sprinkled up in there. So we had some people in cosplay. I seen a Cammy. I seen Yoruchi. I saw, who else did I see? There was one more. Oh, I can't remember. And then me and Roxy, we were Death by Snoo Snoo.
Snoo, yeah.
Yes. It was not an anime necessarily, but it was still kind of like within the space, because a lot of folks in the nerd community have also consumed Futurama.
Yeah. I love Futurama. Speaking of Futurama, that's one of my comfort shows in terms of animations. Mm-hmm. Futurama is on my list. Futurama is definitely like something I could just put on and like play and like go to sleep to and not have bad dreams. That and Hunter x Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite comfort, like my comfort shows. Hunter x Hunter, I watch at least 2 times a year, bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And I watch the whole. I love every single part of Hunter x Hunter. You know, there's levels to what I like and I dislike, but there's moments like, oh, I really want to watch like the first season, or I really want to watch New Yorkio, or however you say New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really want to watch this, or I'm like, okay, I want to watch Greed Island, or I want to watch the Chimera Ant. See, like I have my moments where it's like specific seasons that I watch first. Yes, Ray. Yes. There's specific things that I watch first, and I watch it out of order. It's like depending on like what I need. And then I always cry at the last episode when he's like with his daddy on a world tree. Spoiler: if you haven't seen Hunter x Hunter by now,
dude, fuck that shit.
Spoiler. But at the end, when he's talking to his bitch ass daddy on that tree, I'm like, I want to talk to my father on a tree. Like, yeah, every time, and then like all his friends are just like happy for him, and everybody's looking into the sunset. Like, it's just so fucking sweet.
I yelled at the TV at that episode.
Why?
Fucking Gene Creeks.
Yeah, he is a bad father. He is a bad father. Goku sucked, but at least he like didn't hide from his germs.
His kids knew who the fuck their daddy was.
Yeah.
He just was absentee.
He was like, yeah, gone. You should be about 12 now, I think.
Hell, I don't know. I ain't gonna see your ass anyway.
Yeah. If you want to meet me, I'm not gonna tell you where I am. So, good luck finding me. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like,
but also good job because you found it. You found your way here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was just like, go find this little tree, bitch.
Right. Oh, you're about to die in the hospital? Sorry, I haven't seen you yet.
Oh, I hated him.
Yeah.
I hated him. I think my comfort shows, if I did an animation and anime, well, we'll just say they're both animations, and I'm gonna just leave it at that because they are both animations. We're not gonna get into the classifications, okay? The Amazing World of Gumball and Avatar: The Last Airbender. I love The Amazing World of Gumball so much.
That is not a kid show. I don't care
what
anyone says. That show is not a kid show.
Not for kids. That show's not for kids. Maybe teenagers and young adults. It's not for kids. I'd be cracking the fuck up though. It's really hilarious.
It's funny.
Really funny. Darwin is black. I don't think I really like realized that Darwin was black until someone else said it to me. And then I started watching it, and then I was going, how did I never catch that before? The other day,
you couldn't hear it in his voice?
It wasn't the voice. Nope, it's in his mannerisms for me. The other day, I was watching it, and Gumball walked in, and he was like, what are you doing? He was like, I'm practicing my moonwalk. Now, Darwin was doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk. And then Gumball said, that's not how you do it. And he started jumping around like he was on the moon. And I was like, oh. And then today, I think the episode where they were singing like R&B, he was trying to get Gumball. He was trying to rally Gumball spirit, something about Penny, and he was like, "Come on, come on!" And I was like, "That's a nigga."
That's a nigga for sure.
Oh, Gumball is hilarious. My other show is Avatar: The Last Airbender. And I treat that one similarly to how you do with Hunter x Hunter. And sometimes I want to watch this part of the story. Sometimes I want to watch that part of the story. Generally speaking, I always start at Blind Bandit.
Okay.
Like I like the first season and all, but I enjoy Toph and like her addition to the group and the way that they interact. I think it just makes their team a little bit more full. So I like watching once they got tough.
Okay.
Plus, that episode period was bad. It was bad.
That makes me throw out a cosplay request for you. Can you cosplay Toph? Is that in the works? Can you do that for me, please? Thank you. Like, I don't know if you're like me, but I like for people to like show me, like, because it's so hard for me to see myself. So I like when people give me cosplay recommendations. So please cosplay Toph for me. Thank you. Love the Vilma cosplay, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. I was kind of on the fence about doing the Velma. I really, again, that's part of that crazy weekend I had. So Saturday I had the show. Sunday I went to a Halloween party, and then Monday I didn't do a Halloween party, but I went to one of Roxy's shows. She was doing a show with Tony Baker at the Flapper Club in, I think, Burbank. It's like one of those stages, like if you're in that space, it's a really good stage to perform on. It looks real good in, like, you know, your resume or whatever. It was a cool show. Really, really funny. But she's always hilarious. And then the next night was another Dream Bash event. So I went to Dream Bash back in September, and it was so fun. Oh my gosh. The party was like split. It had some activities. There was like a Street Fighter contest. It was a Street Fighter contest, and there was, I think, a cosplay contest as well. And then on the other side was just a dance floor. And then in the back of the space, there was like an outside patio area where people could talk and socialize away from like the noise. I loved that venue. It was a perfect setup because it gave everybody a little mix. There was some activity. There was dancing if you wanted to dance. The bar was there, but it was away from both of those areas. So like you didn't have to be interrupted by bar people while you're doing stuff. And then, like, for people who are a little bit more introverted or just, you know, not with the noise level, there's an outside space. And, you know, I partake in the 420s, so outside space was also nice for that. Had a great time. So they threw a Halloween party. And I was like, oh, well, the first one was dope. I'm going to the Halloween party. Halloween party was fun, but it was not as fun. And for me, that had to do with the new venue. So it was more like a bar in the traditional sense. It had a dance floor. There was activity space in the back. People were playing Smash Brothers, and there was like a pool table towards the front. But it was more, the space was more like a shotgun. It was very rectangular, so you had to pass through one space to get to the other one and mush past people usually to do it. And then there wasn't a lot of room for actually dancing. And a lot of the dance floor was like on the way to the restroom. So depending on where you were standing on the dance floor, people were trying to move back and forth past you, and you seen me dance. I ain't really. I need space. I can't dance in a small space. Not really. Head bob back, and I came to dance.
Jiggly's gonna give you choreography, you guys. You need to know. She's gonna give you choreography, and you're gonna get all the bells and whistles. So she's gonna need that space. Okay.
Space.
At least a 6 foot by 6 foot.
At least.
Come on. Because, you know, if she like me, I'll get on the ground. It don't matter where I am. I will get on the floor. Okay? Push-up twerks. Right. Splits and push-up twerks. Push-up twerks. You know, I'll do a plank and I'll just shake. Okay? And I'll be there. So, space is needed. And we not little. Okay? Nope. We ain't little. Nope. So, we need space. You feel me?
There's bodies over here.
Mm-hmm. We need space.
Oh, this motherfucker almost blew up. My Topo Chico, excuse me, Twitch. It was my drink almost exploded out of the top.
Her shoddy.
I meant to say.
Yeah, her shoddy. What cartoon did they set it on? What that? Sody Pop.
Oh, Sody.
Yeah. My computer is about to die. What is going on? I'm sorry. It was fully charged, but the battery sucks on it.
Oh, is it plugged in?
It is ghetto. So somebody gave me this laptop, and I'm like, okay, thanks. Wow, yay, a blessing. Stipulations.
Yes, blessings do be coming with stipulations, bruh.
Yeah. So I'm like, damn.
It'll be exactly what you need, but you gotta hold your head like this while you do it.
Yeah. It's really funny, but we can still continue. Okay. But I'm gonna change over. You know, I don't know we're live, so I'm gonna try to change over while we're.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Run it.
Let's see if I can make it smooth and sexy, like a nice glass of whole milk.
I don't know how sexy that is. But it sure is smooth.
A nice glass of whole milk.
What's up, Nameless?
What's up, Nameless? How are you?
Yes,
a nice glass of whole milk that you don't have an lactose intolerant reaction to.
Because that shit's not gonna be smooth at all.
Because almost every black person is lactose intolerant.
Almost.
Almost.
So Dream Bash, right? I did Dream Bash Halloween, and that was why I did Velma, because I wanted to do something easy. I wanted to be comfortable, and yeah. But like, I don't cosplay Velma a lot, really. I mean, I've done it 3 times. I've done 3 iterations, but it's not. She's not okay. It's not that I don't do it a lot. She's an easy character, but not one of my favorites.
She's overdone.
She's overdone.
That's why I haven't done Velma.
It's like super saturated. But also, what I noticed, motherfuckers like Velma.
Yeah.
There are lots of Velma fetishes out there.
Let's talk about that, because I got picked on so bad. But now it's like,
you see these motherfuckers? I have worn glass. I have needed corrective vision since I was in the 2nd grade. I have had extra eyeballs damn near my entire conscious existence. But she's cute when she's looking for her glasses.
Yeah. And also, if you had a hair and, you know, you had a Vilma bob, but not intentionally because your mama permed your hair and your ends broke off, you had the Vilma hairstyle.
I'm gonna pull it up because it's not fair.
And glasses.
It's not fair.
It's not. And now she cute. And now
it's not fair.
You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing with folks no more. Nothing. Yeah.
Look at this.
Look
at this. Motherfucking Velma.
Right. If you grew up and you had, click on that one.
This one or that one?
Yeah, that one right there. You see that? I had that same hairstyle, and I wore glasses. Same hairstyle.
I'm trying to make it as big as possible.
Bad perm. My mama, I got a perm, but didn't take care of my hair. Same hairstyle, same glasses. And now it's a whole vibe. And now, Velma is so. I bet Velma is whatever. Da 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 da. We don't need the validation of any motherfuckers, but still, like, what is it? Okay, this is what we're talking about when black men be like, oh, Black nerds don't like me. Black women nerds don't like me. I look like this, but the black version. Y'all won't check them for me either. The equivalent of Vilma is a smart, nerdy black girl with bad perm. That was me. That was me. That was me. Nobody was checking for me, and I have pictures to prove it. I got pictures to prove it. Vilma, if Vilma was black, she would have a bad perm. Y'all know y'all walk right past the girls with the bangs that stop here and the ends that stop here. Please.
I remember that hairdo.
Please. Ooh, this ain't nothing but the liquor, because I would not have been able to make the correlation. But please continue.
A lot of people just they like Velma. They fuck with Velma.
A lot of people
have
do
Velma
like
crushes, Velma fetishes. Mm-hmm. They like the Velma.
Yeah. I like Velma too. I want to do a Velma cosplay, but I don't want to do I don't know. It's I want to make it different.
As long as you got the color palette and the glasses, I think it's gonna read.
Yeah. Ray said, my blood asked for an asymmetrical bob in the 9th grade. Been wearing glasses since the 7th. And braces. I think we all were Black Velma. Yeah, we were. We were all Black Velma. In a way.
I'm trying to think what was my Black Velma. I think I was just, maybe in her personality, I was just more awkward.
Yeah, no, I had the whole
I had the glasses. I was smart and nerdy, but you couldn't you had to strap me down to put me in a skirt.
No, I would wear a dress. And I remember my first day in middle school, man, I had the flips in my hair like Mary J. Blige. And it was definitely 2006. And I had on some flare leg jeans. I thought I was the shit. I walked up into that middle school parking lot and these girls laughed at me so hard. I had my Rolly book bag.
Oh.
It's cool. I was a nerd. Everybody, we both were, but it's just making me reminisce about having a bad.
Yeah, I didn't find my feminine bag until later.
I love dresses and skirts though. That was definitely my steez. A dress or a skirt, I would wear it whenever I wanted to step out.
I had issues accepting femininity, but that's a different story. It's a different podcast. But yeah, that was my Halloweenkin. That's all the crazy busy shit I've been doing.
Crazy busy shit for me. You? Work. We already talked about work, but I went to NC Comic-Con last weekend, and that was really, 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 really fun. Really amazing. I met so many dope ass people. I got pictures of really nice cosplays. And I took pictures of them, and you guys are all gonna get shout out. So we're gonna share on the Girls Can't Geek story. I just haven't done it yet. But I met some really good people. Really, there were more Black people this year. When I went in 2018, I didn't see many Black people, but there were more Black people this year.
Shout out to Black nerds invading spaces.
Yes, and Durham is Black as fuck, so that's why I like it. Afua Richardson was there. She's the main reason why I went. She's one of my favorite comic artists, and I saw her on the come up, when she was there with a basic artist table just selling prints, and now she's done illustrations for Miles Morales comics, for Marvel Comics, done stuff for Lovecraft Country, done other corporate works, just had her work everywhere. So it's just oh my gosh, this is amazing. We took selfies together. I'm gonna post those too. I haven't done that yet. It was really cool. I got an interview from PBS. I don't know if they're gonna air it or not, but I got interviewed for PBS for my Vixen
PBS.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put the Vixen cosplay in my bag. So if I go to BlairCon, I probably would do Vixen. again. Because not a lot of people cosplay Vixen.
You looked real good too.
Thank you. It's the orange. The orange. It was the orange.
No. We're not gonna do that. Thank you.
It was me. Thank you, Jiggly.
You're welcome.
It was me. But yeah, NC Comic Con was good. I got professional cosplay pictures taken. I didn't share all of them because I liked all of them, but like I put my favorite up. But that was something nice. They do this thing where you can get thank you, Ray. Thank you. They do this thing at NC Comic Con where you can get free cosplay pictures. Free professional cosplay pictures. So they just take the picture and you can wait like 2 or 3 weeks when they post them on their website, the company. Mm-hmm. Or you could just buy a set. So you can they have good deals too. And it's not like super fancy where they put all like the effects on them and things like that. But it's professional grade pictures and you could just take them. And you can get like 8 for like $40 emailed to you, which is really good. You can print one out there for like $10. So that's what I did. You know, I gave a picture to my grandma. She's like, oh, okay, baby. You know.
Did you show her the source material?
She's not gonna know either way. She put the picture up. Okay.
That's sweet. She put your picture up?
Yeah, she did. Like I was like, I don't have that. I have like all my pictures on Facebook, but like physical pictures, old folk like physical pictures. Not just old folk. I like physical pictures too.
There we go.
Yeah, I like physical pictures too. But NC Comic Con was great. I met so many cool people. I didn't attend any panels. It's like for me, I like going out and just like talking to people, asking questions about people's cosplay. Blurred was there. Blurred Official was there. I visited their booth.
Shout out to Blurred Official.
Shout out to them. So yeah, it was just a vibe, and it was like I tried to. My main reason was because I wanted to talk to Afua. Like that was my main reason. I was like, I want to talk to her, and I always tell her the same thing. 2018, I purchased your Garnet card, and I gave it to my sister, and now look at you, like you're here. I'm so proud of you. And she always does cosplays too, which I always enjoy. And she's really down to earth, and just I get inspired because I'm also an artist. And just seeing an artist, like as an artist, you always have that grind period. Mm-hmm. And I don't think we talk about that enough, that there's always a period where you have to grind to build your audience and develop your style. And then it's like when you genuinely put 100% into something, the universe gives you 100% of what you put in back. And it's just, I just get inspired when I see fellow artists work on putting that 100% in whatever context that is, and they start getting that back. So I'm just really like proud of her. So like, you know, I'm always inspired, and I bought a print from her. And yeah, talked to people, met other artists, met this like company of like a group of like manga authors and artists of color. They were there like this year at NC Comic Con.
What is it called?
Dang, I don't remember. I think it's like Saturday weekend, something like that. But I have the guy's app, but I took a picture of him. He has this manga called Apple Black, and basically it's like essentially they do like he wrote a story about this group of superhero. Well, it's like a play on Harry Potter, but you know how there's physical wands in Harry Potter. In this world, in this universe, anything that is your like special thing, that becomes your wand. So like if you're an artist, your brush is your wand, or if you're a DJ, your turntable is your wand. And you can
Saturday AM tanks.
I don't remember.
Saturday Morning Tanks.
Maybe that.
I just googled Apple Black.
Apple Black manga. Yeah. But it's available on Amazon. Yeah. So that was like the main one that caught my attention. So I was like, yeah. The conversation with the artist, though, he was kind of gatekeepish, though. So I had to put him in. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah. It's really good. Yeah. I was like, he was like, oh, you like anime? I was like, yeah, sure. Why am I here? The same thing. Oh, what's your favorite anime? I'm like, what genre? Shonen. That's all you gonna ask me about, shonen? I'm like, you're not gonna ask me about shoujo? What's shoujo? You don't know what shoujo is. I'm like, you know what? Just tell me about your comic book. Just tell me about your manga. Just tell me about your manga, boy.
I just mentioned shoujo when we're having the what's your favorite anime conversation. First of all, I am terrible at a favorite, like what, just pinpointing one. Like I am more of like a group of 3 to 5 things that I consistently go back to. And that's really with anything. I don't have a one favorite of anything anymore, but I have some favorites. I just mentioned shoujo, like in the shoujo animes I like, just mention them amongst my favorites because they are. And then when you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, gives me an opportunity to explain to you what shoujo is. You shonen. Motherfucker.
Yeah. That's like, I don't know. That's like somebody trying to talk to you about like, oh, what are you attracted to? And somebody starts about complexion first. And I'm like, nah. You don't have the mental capacity to capture what I'm telling you, baby.
We're not gonna have fun here.
Yeah, we're not gonna do it. Yeah. Outside of cover animes, have there been any new animes or just new seasons that you've been watching? Oh, Jujutsu. We got a Jujutsu, boo-boo. Jujutsu. Oh, yes, anime titties.
Fight.
Yes. In the shirt. I said in the shirt.
What do you mean fight? Huh?
Because I said anime titties.
Oh. Well, yeah, they're in the shirt. They're not out. But yes, I've been on the Jujutsu Kaisen. And if anyone has been on my social media lately, you will see just how prominent my thirst is right now. Okay?
Those posts are so funny. I'm like, why are you in your face? And you're like, wait. It's so funny.
They're not going to stop either. Jujutsu Kaisen is the first anime that I have noticed, or I would almost say anime. It is the first shonen anime that I have seen do fan service geared towards women and femmes.
I agree.
They are doing the male fan service so fucking good. So good. If you are not caught up and you are watching this on the replay, now is the time for you to just like moonwalk backwards out of this conversation, because I'm about to say some shit about the last couple episodes. I'm not really going to reveal plot. However, I am going to talk about some stuff that may reveal the plot because thirst.
Yeah. We parched over here.
Man, we're going to start where all the hubbub began with the Nanami hair pull.
Yeah.
I never seen Nanami get down like that. He's always been so quiet, so reserved. He'll do his shit, you know what I'm saying? But he's still, got his cufflinks up, and hair is not really out of place. He's not really sweating. He just, he come, he ball, and he leave. Right? This one, my dude got real. My dude was after Haruta, like seriously, and knocking this nigga through walls and windows. And then he walked over and grabbed that motherfucker by the hair It said, tell me what the fuck I asked you right now. That's not what he said. That's what he said. And I was like, I'll tell you what you asked him. And I don't even know the answer. I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. Everything I tell you.
She was like, I told
like
you
a man.
You
looking like a man. Oh my gosh. I was like, what? Wait a minute. I had to rewind it. I had to watch it again. And I was very pleased to see that the rest of the internet reacted the same way I did with all of that thirst.
JJK knows what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. I'm gonna move on to the next in the series of thirst traps that they have set, because there seems to be one every episode, or just about. Toji was fighting a giant muscular squid. First of all,
sounds like hentai light.
The squid
was fine.
Didn't have everywhere except the face. He had body and bulge for no reason.
Legs.
I was like, why are you fighting this big ass sexy squid? My nigga don't even speak right. He speaks some kind of warbly fish language, but the squid was fine. The squid was well drawn. Every bit of ink and color, it was used well. So Toji is fighting the sexy squid, right? But then Toji is also Toji.
True.
So, like, it's an overload watching the fight scene. I'm just like, what? And then there was a specific like set of frames. And I was like, hold on, man. Like, am I getting this hot watching Jujutsu Kaisen? Not necessarily a cartoon, because I've been stimulated by a cartoon before I watched Sentai. But this is like a regular, like a regular shonen. And are my panties dropping?
They just floated off.
Listen, I was sitting right here in this chair. I was watching the scene. Toji was straddling the giant squid. Straddling.
Now you got some
mid-air.
Yowie.
They were mid-air. Toji is straddling. Here we go. There we are. In frame. Straddling the fucking squid. He's sitting on top of him mid-air.
We got some Yowie in there. Okay.
Sitting on top mid-air. And right before he gets to like punching him the fuck up. Oh no, he did. He punched him the fuck up. He was gonna stab him or explode his head or bust his head open or whatever, right? But he's sitting on top of him. Boom, 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 boom. There was something very BDSM about the boom, 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 boom. But when it goes in for the finishing move, right? They show like him from the lower angle. You ever, okay, so when you're in missionary, right? And you're looking up at the person who is on top of you when you're in missionary, there's a certain angle.
Yeah.
A certain angle that's happening right there.
Yeah.
And they drew this scene in such a way that you are now the squid. And you are looking up into the face. In that same fight, I think it might have been the previous episode, Toji also caught a fish in his mouth. And I talked about this, I put it in my story. Toji caught a fish in his mouth. And when he caught the fish, he went back like this. And you could see, again, all of that jawline. It just looks
Jiggly
so
has a jawline neck.
I don't have a jawline neck fetish. It was just the way that they drew it.
If you have a nicely chiseled jawline or neck, it looks like it's drawn on. Hit her up respectfully in her DMs. Be creative with the way you shoot your shot.
That's definitely important. Be creative with the way you shoot your shot. I do not have a jawline fetish. Moving on. They showed his jawline, and it was so fucking sexy. But he had the fish in his mouth. So he caught the fish in his mouth, and then he spit it back out. And the way that he spit it back out was like, y'all didn't have to draw that way. He went, nah. Like, it was crazy. They didn't need to do that. And they did it. And I was like, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you. The other one was the one recently. I made a meme out of it. And it is Zaddy Supana. And I don't remember Volcano Head's name. I've been calling him Volcano Head since the beginning. But he reached down and snatched him up by the back of his hoodie and held him up off the ground. His feet were dangling. And he said something like, come on, keep trying. I'll keep playing with you like this until I get tired. But he said, gambare. Mm-hmm. Like, keep going, keep trying. Yeah, but in his voice, gambare. It was like, I'll keep playing with you like this until I'm tired of it. And I was like,
ooh.
Thank you.
This is hot and heavy.
It is hot and heavy. It's very hot and heavy. I don't know where it's coming from, but I like it. I'm enjoying the fact that they're including this in Shonen now. Thank you very much, Mappa.
Somebody.
So yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. I've definitely been watching it every single week. The first part of the season was really good. It gave us a lot of backstory on what's going on between Gojo and Geto. To lay the forefront or lay down what's going to happen in this season. They did a really good job with the flashback. It's good storyline this season. Really good fights. Choso and Yuji in the bathroom was great. That's something you could like just look up on YouTube and watch. You don't even really have to know like what's going on in the story to enjoy that fight. If you don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen, but you want to watch like a good fight, a good animated fight, watch that one.
Yeah, we need our own. We need our own top anime fights.
I think we should just run it. Like, just have a fight night.
We should.
Anime fight night. Everybody bring a scene. Hey, if y'all know some good fight scenes you want to have us play on here, DM it to the Girls Can't Geek page. Make sure that you let us know it's for anime fight night. Especially if it's like one of those things where you only get to send one message. Put anime fight night first. So we know to
give people examples.
Maybe. But anime fight night's gonna be that'll be fun. That fight is a good one. Look it up. Jujutsu Kaisen this season is really doing it. I also finished ALT. Did you finish it?
Yes, of course. Yeah. I mean, I read the manga also. So.
Well, they told everybody it was gonna be a different ending, and then it wasn't. Apparently.
Yeah, it was the same thing. I liked it. It was just. I don't think they needed to put a pause on it and draw it out like they did.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think they needed to do that. I could tell like it was a money grab.
You think so?
Cause I'm like they just could have cut. They could have. I feel like they could have honestly. They didn't even have to make it like a 1 hour, 1 episode type deal. They could have split that shit up.
I feel like it would have been more climactic if they did. Because watching that for me was very anticlimactic. I was disappointed in the ending.
Because when Zeke came out with his booty cheeks, and Homegirl just, if you haven't watched it, spoiler alert. But It annoyed me in the manga when she kissed his head, when she kissed Eren's head too. I was just like, bitch. Really?
Why?
I was just like, at the end of the day, even though she like was upset with how attached she was to him and when she found all this other stuff out, you still are attached to him. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. It just annoyed me. But shout out to Eren Yeager, who stands on business. Stands on motherfucking business. And he said what he said when he saw it, and he saw everything. He's like, I'm murking every motherfucker. So I appreciate Eren Yeager.
I like the roundabout. It's not even that I like the roundabout. And from an artistic standpoint, I appreciate the reasoning that was weird. You can't hear me now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can.
It was just like, your mic's unplugged. Like, what? I wasn't even moving. So I appreciate the artistic choice to have him do what he did the way that he did it. He saw everything. He knew basically shit was inevitable. So he was like, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and hit my niggas with this layup. So at least y'all can live a good life. Because everything is fucked. I get that. That made sense, right? Yeah. What I didn't like about it was being a person, like it was anticlimactic. They should have done that thing that you do where you tell the audience what's happening so the audience has a clue of what's going on.
Yeah.
But the characters that are involved don't know. So you're watching with the tense, like, feelings of here it comes. How's it gonna unfold?
You mean like when they break the fourth wall and not when they break the fourth wall, no, because that's something totally different. But I know what you mean. Like we know, but the characters don't know.
Yeah. It's like when the boogeyman's in the bathroom, but the character's going, "Who's there? Oh no, who's in the bathroom? Who's making noise?"
I'm choosing to not be an asshole because I'd be like, just read the manga. Do you?
No. But even then,
yeah,
right.
You're right.
So, like, I would have liked, as the audience member, to know, and then watch the characters be in suspense. But we were all in suspense together. And then when that was the answer, I was like, that was the answer? Man, boring.
Yeah, I get it.
I wanted to be more excited. I
get a little bored. I got a little bored.
Maybe the reason I wanted to be more excited is because they took so fucking long delivering the shit.
That's what I'm saying. They could have definitely, like,
especially since they didn't change the ending.
Yeah, they could have definitely, like, done that shit differently. Like I totally agree. Cause I was just like, fam, this shit right here, nigga. Like, you could do something else. You can do something else.
I heard that there were a lot of people who changed their opinion on. Oh, I thought that was gonna be smoother. I sure thought that was gonna be smoother. You are everywhere. What up, Jay Will? Let me know when you switch your mics, and I will just stop the double screen here. Okay, it looks like you muted yourself. I'm trying to unmute you. There it is.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. The camera quality on this sucks, but y'all can still see me, so
and we can hear you, because the people who are listening to this right now, they don't know nothing what just happened.
Yeah, that is true.
They don't know.
We can't see. It's live episodes have technical difficulties, so Yeah. And let's just say we're going for the early 2002 webcam thing.
Hey.
So yeah. Thank you. Worked me so happy. I hope that name isn't like derogatory. It could be the beer I've had. Let's have another one. So
let's have another one. I heard that there were a lot of people who switched their opinion. Who didn't like the manga ending and then liked it when it came out in the anime.
When you see stuff animated, it always hits different. No matter what, it always hits different. So I enjoyed it. I'm happy that it's come to a close. I waited a long time for it. Yeah, I'm happy it's over. But they could have made more money off of that by stretching it out. Not stretching out. They could have done like a 3-episode type deal, or like a 4-episode type deal. Because my attention span also, that was my issue. My attention span when it came to like after the first 23 minutes and I just saw the same repetitious fighting. I felt like that was like, I knew all those things were going to happen, but it was just like not, I got tired of seeing it. And I wanted things that I'm like, okay, Armin, all right, like I was just ready for that stuff to happen more. So.
Speaking of Armin,
in the flashbacks,
I don't understand, and I think I have to just go back and watch like the entirety of the last season all together to make it make sense, because I'm still confused on that fucking sandbox room. The place with the tree where all of the Eldians can come together and Ymir there and all this shit.
It's their ancestral plane, Jiggly.
Yeah, like Black Panther, but also I still look at it and go, what? So I think I just need to watch the last season again. It was so disjointed. There are certain themes that didn't really click in for me. I had to think about them too hard.
It's like if you, how can I explain it?
If I watch all of season 4 again, I'll understand.
No. No.
I need to see the whole thing again too.
But it's like, no, right? Because I could relate to that damn reel you made about like you needing to recap yourself. That's like, I read the manga and I watched all the seasons. I'm just like, oh, all right, what the fuck happened again? I was thinking like that in the first 10 minutes, and I saw stuff. I was like, oh yeah, sounding like fucking who's that, Luigi? Oh yeah, Mario. Oh yeah. Like then I remember what actually happened. So yeah.
They did a little recap, and I appreciated that, but I didn't know it was gonna be there, so I did go back and watch like a whole half of the last episode.
Yeah. Are there any animes that you're just rewatching to rewatch?
There was something, not yet, but I kind of want to rewatch the shoujos that like kind of opened me up to that genre. I want to rewatch those again. One I was just looking for the other day, and I'm gonna have to probably go on a pirate site. It's called Special A.
Synopsis?
It's just high school kids in a school doing high school kid shit. Like,
I feel like I've seen that. That sounds so familiar.
There was a protagonist. She was like high performing.
Special class, right?
Yes, a special class. She was a class president, and then there was like a guy who was like of her similar pedigree, and then a bunch of other people in their club. But she was like having a crush on this guy, so she was trying to like do more things to like, you know, kind of get his attention while also still being like her more masculine self. And then all the shenanigans that come with that. It was like giving Ouran High School Host Club a little bit.
Yes, no, I've seen this one. I've seen Ouran High Host Club, and I do rewatch that too. That's one of my comfort animes.
I haven't rewatched it in a while, but I like that
comfort animes too.
I actually, so you know, remember in the beginning she was talking about fancy tuna.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the same fancy tuna as her, but back when I used to work, with kids. I was working for a summer program, so they would take us and put different instructors at another school for the summer, and we would get to work with each other, learn new kids, and all this other shit. One of the guys brought lunch, and he had tuna salad, but it was made in a way that I'd never seen tuna before. It was tuna, like canned tuna, but he would put onions, corn, avocado, tomato, and I don't think he put cucumber. I think cucumber was my addition, but all of that stuff in the tuna.
Maybe he was using the avocado as a replacement for the mayonnaise?
Nope, it wasn't. Mayonnaise was still there. And this person was an Asian person.
Okay, that's different.
I did not listen. Okay. I looked at that and I said, "Hey, what the fuck is in your tuna?" And he said it was really good, and he offered to share it with me. He didn't eat everybody food, but he was melanated, so I tried it.
And I would say that's just like me figuring out that Chinese takeout in the UK is different from Chinese takeout in the US.
You're gonna have to explain that to me in a second.
Corn and beans and stuff, and I'm like, this is takeout. This is takeout. We're gonna say that for another time. After I go and visit,
I want to know about that.
Yeah.
He gave me his alternative tuna, and I liked it. It was good. Wow, he gave me his alternative tuna. Sounds strange.
He gave you that schmick.
It was good though. It was good, and then I started making my tuna that way. I don't do it every time, but sometimes when I want it, I do it, and I call it fancy tuna. And I got it from the girl in Ouran High School Host Club.
Fancy tuna.
It's literally in my meal prep plan as fancy tuna.
Oh gosh, I was gonna say something I watched that's new was Pluto on Netflix. Think murder mystery anime with a dark twist. Okay, but very emotional and human in the end. Like at first I was like, okay, this shit boring. Oh no. They might be hitting on. They might be okay. In each episode, it's like 8 episodes, and each episode is an hour long.
I have a question. How many episodes in did it take before you went, oh no, they cooking?
The first one, like towards the end.
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah. Because they're all an hour long. Because I'm not into murder mysteries unless they got like yokai. Like just yokai in it. But this is like robots. And I don't really do the whole... It's not a mecha anime. It's not a mecha Gundam anime. It's like the robot. It's like cyborgs and AI.
Okay.
Advanced stuff.
So it's more futuristic, more like
yeah. Definitely.
And like mecha.
Yeah, like
I'm sorry, I don't know. What's yokai?
Yokai are ghosts. They're Japanese ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the nine-tailed fox is a yokai.
Okay.
Kappas, the little booty monsters we talk about all the time, that's a yokai. Yeah. I'm trying to think of something. I can't think of other stuff right now, but like, okay, in Jujutsu Kaisen, Volcano Head, he would be considered a yokai.
Okay.
Yeah, like all of the villains are like yokais. You know, they're like just ghosts and demons and stuff.
There's another term there for demon.
Yeah. Sort of, kind of, yeah.
Because they don't always call spirit, because the demon just translate all the spirits, is whether they're good ones or bad ones. They call them all demons.
Yeah. But Pluto is really good. Really, like, the storyline is bomb, but like it's there are some things I'm like, well, who is this motherfucker? Who is this person? And then you kind of get it, everything like builds and puts together. And there's people that you don't want to die, they get killed, and it's good. It's really good. And they're not people, they're robots. But the robots in this universe are so advanced that you can't tell them apart from regular human beings. So
when they get split open, do they have robot insides?
Yes, absolutely. And there are robots that have different type. They're like, imagine a robot made out of photon energy. Like just interesting concepts. So I recommend Pluto. It's really good. It's long but short. It's 8 episodes, but each episode is like about an hour long. It's really good. It's a good watch. And it's definitely, it's a little heavy. So I'll put that in there. It's just because of like, it talks about like just what it means to be a human, and when you really get in touch with your emotions and like what that means, and like what's sorrow, what's anguish, what's hate, that kind of stuff. And at the end of the day, when you understand the reason why people did stuff, you understand their hate. Like it's just deep. And I was like, okay. Like, see what you did there. See what you did there. See what you did there.
Well, a murder mystery sounds good, and with all of that depth in it, it's probably a great watch.
Yeah. What else? I think that's about it.
What else?
Yeah, I don't have anything else. We will be having more episodes coming soon.
Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, this episode was live, but it will not be available for a little while on our outlets. So if you want to hear what we're talking about when we talking about it, and not way later, keep coming to the lives. And if you're listening to this or watching it in the playback on YouTube, turn on your notifications. Follow us on Twitch so you could be here when we talking about what we talking about when we talk about it.
Yes. And there are more things to come for Girls Can Geek, so please stay tuned.
Follow our pages. I'm Jiggly Senpai 3. That's Goku's god cousin. Hold on, wait, there it is. And this has been Girls Can Geek. Bye.
Bye.